Welcome to today's episode on transforming your English learning journey. To kick things off, let's talk about assembling your toolkit. Beyond just a textbook, what core resources and attitudes should learners gather before they even start?
Great question. Effective English learners treat language as a lifestyle, not just a subject. Start with a notebook and pen for capturing new words. Select an English book, a favorite song, and a TV show. These diverse materials create immersive touchpoints. But equally vital is a growth mindset. Embrace mistakes as stepping stones rather than setbacks.
That's such an energizing approach. Some people hesitate because they lack time or feel overwhelmed. How can learners realistically carve out daily space for English without burning out?
Consistency beats intensity. Even 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can yield remarkable results. The key is to schedule learning like an important appointment. Studies show spaced learning, regular, shorter sessions strengthens memory more than occasional cramming. So, even busy learners can progress by making English a small yet non-negotiable part of their routine.
That's encouraging. As we transition, let's dive into how a well-structured weekly plan can maximize those daily efforts. Let's explore the heart of this plan. Focusing on a different language skill each day. Why is it so effective to dedicate days to reading, writing, listening, speaking, and vocabulary instead of mixing them all at once?
Specializing each day mirrors how athletes cross-train different muscle groups. By giving each skill focused attention, you can dig deeper and avoid spreading yourself thin. For example, reading Mondays let you absorb new sentence structures and vocabulary, while writing Tuesdays help consolidate and actively use what you've learned.
Interesting comparison. Could you walk us through a hypothetical learner's Monday and Tuesday? What might their activities look like, and how do they reinforce each other?
On Monday, our learner reads a chapter from an English novel, jots down unfamiliar words, and checks simple Wikipedia for easier articles. They then read aloud to practice pronunciation. On Tuesday, they write about their day, comment on English videos, and summarize what they read. This interplay fosters both input and output. One day feeds the next.
That synergy is brilliant. As we continue, let's look at how listening and speaking days can further accelerate learning. Now, many learners believe immersion only happens abroad, but with listening Wednesdays and speaking Thursdays, how can someone create an immersive environment right at home?
Digital immersion is more accessible than ever. On listening days, binge watch a show or listen to audiobooks in English. Pause to mimic actors' phrases or sing along to English songs to internalize rhythm and pronunciation. On speaking days, platforms like italki or Cambly connect you with native speakers if that's not feasible. Narrate your daily actions aloud or shadow TV dialogue.
That's a game changer. For those hesitant to speak, is solo practice truly effective? Or do you need real conversations to progress?
Both are valuable. Solo practice builds confidence and fluency without pressure. Repeating sentences, reading aloud, or even describing your surroundings trains your mouth and mind. However, real conversations introduce unpredictability, which boosts adaptability. A 2018 Cambridge study found learners who combined both improved speaking proficiency 35% faster than those who only did one.
Fantastic insights. Next, let's discuss the crucial role of vocabulary consolidation in tying the whole week together. Fridays in this plan are dedicated to vocabulary review. Why is consolidating new words weekly so essential? And what are some effective memorization strategies?
Vocabulary is the foundation of expression. Without intentional review, words quickly fade from memory. Techniques like spaced repetition using flashcards or apps like Quizlet reinforce recall. Writing sentences with new words, saying them aloud, and using them in context solidifies retention. Research indicates active recall boosts long-term memory by up to 50% compared to passive review.
Impressive. To keep motivation high, how can learners celebrate small wins and use weekends to recharge or prepare for the next week?
Acknowledging achievements like mastering a tricky word or completing a book fuels motivation. On weekends, find a new song, book, or show to freshen your materials. Or simply rest. Studies show short breaks enhance cognitive performance. Remember, progress isn't just about hours logged, but the joy and confidence you gain along the way.
Beautifully said. As we wrap up, let's leave listeners with one actionable step for starting their own English learning journey today.
Begin by choosing one English resource, a song, a book, or a show that excites you. Set aside your first 30 minutes, grab your notebook, and dive in. Consistency, curiosity, and self-kindness are your greatest allies. The journey starts with a single page, a single word, a single moment of courage.